All right, Abby, congratulations on the sweep. Just tell me what's going through your head right now.
I think I am very proud of this team. I know we have come a long way and we still have a long way to go, but just being able to come together and face the little bits of adversity that we are all experiencing right now, and just being able to come together and really hone in on the little things that we've been saying all season that we're going to get better on. I know there's still a lot of improvement left, and as there always will be, but we're just trying to keep working at each other and keep getting better for the postseason.
What's it like playing with Claudia and you two? You seem to have great chemistry. I told Claudia that. It seems like you two have played forever, even though it's not the case. But what is it like?
I love playing with Claudia. I mean, we're both transfers. We've been around, but we just get each other. We're two big girls that love to play volleyball, and she's just also a very kind soul. She's very easy to communicate with. She's never going to be in her own head. She's always going to vocalize what she's expressing or feeling, and it's just very easy to talk strategy with her. And I think that's the biggest thing, is we're able to, even just us passing each other, we can just whisper something like, hey, you have that line open on the side. Hey, run that wide. Those little things that it just makes all the difference.
Coach Dagenet mentioned that you and Claudia met with Coach Doyen in that 5-minute break between the second and third set. What did Coach Doyen tell you, and what did you take with you from that into that third set where you had your best set of the match there?
I think a lot of it was just reminding each other that we are a lot taller than this block that they're putting up, as most blocks. And so we just have to play big, we have to play tall. The errors that both of her and I were making, it was because we were playing low. We swung into the block. We weren't playing high and tooling them. So when it came time after that, we were like, okay, let's swing high hands. Let's be these dominant middles and not play low to them. So that was the big takeaway, I'd say. And then again, a little strategy talk.
McKenna, obviously she reaches the 2,400 kill career milestone there. What's it been like playing for her this year? What have you learned from her?
Heidi put it perfectly. It's just another voice on the court that's calming and always, has that little bit that you need to hear. And of course, McKenna's great. She's funny, she is witty, but she's not gonna mess around on the court. She is there to win. We're here in and out 3 sets. Like, that is always our goal coming into every match. We're not saying, oh, let's just beat them. We are going in, and it is just that constant accountability piece, and it spreads throughout the team. It's not just her, it's Amber, it's me, it's talking to each other while we're on the court and off the court to keep making sure we're all on the same page.
Heidi and McKenna tied for the team leading kills, but you weren't far behind them with 10. I talked with Claudia, and Heidi mentioned it too, how Amber's been working with them with their offense. So I know that you're a primarily defensive assistant, but talk about how your offensive work this season and how it's led to something like this happening.
Yeah, I'd have to argue a little bit there. I think middles are a huge piece in offense. I mean, yes, it's always important that we're closing blocks and honing in on our defense, like we said. But the one thing that I admire about Amber is she is always thinking about the next play and how we can keep the other blockers on their toes. So that's been a huge piece, and we've been working on it in practice as well, realizing some of these sets we're dropping, it's because we don't have a full offense. We're putting ourselves in out of system situations a little too often. So we were really working on that in the past practice, and I know we can continue to improve that area. But Amber's great. She's always fitting us middles in. If we make an error, it's one simple look at you and saying, all right, do you want the next ball? Let's put this away. So constant encouragement and just finding that grit in one another. I think that's a huge piece.
You saw Delana Sardin, historical history making middle blocker for UCF, get inducted into the Ring of Honor. I don't know if you got a chance to speak with her or not, but what was it like to see her do that, and just your thoughts on the kind of the middle blockers past that made this program what it is?
Yes, so she came into our locker room and told us a nice story just about her history, her experience, how she was so dedicated to the UCF program when it wasn't much. So she was just, you could tell through her words and her eyes how proud she is to be a UCF Knight alumni. And so it was inspiring to hear it, and it's just a reminder of what we already know, which is we have this great opportunity to be going into the Big 12 next year and really just take over this year. Let's go all the way in the NCAA tournament, because nothing's stopping us. So just, a constant reminder and encouragement to set those high goals for one another individually and as a team.
Last question.
You got that short week before you head to Tampa on Wednesday to play USF. What do you want this team to take with them from this scrappy Memphis team into Tampa as you take on USF once more?
Just to continue improving our side out game and our point scoring game. I don't think we did a great job with that this match, and I know we can get better on taking the opportunities and really setting up our block and our passers behind the block on defense and point score. We need to put that ball down the minute we get it. We can be ready for these rallies, and we've been doing a great job handling them, but when it's our turn to put the ball down, we need to put it down. So I think that's going to be a huge piece moving forward, and really just take advantage of it and be ready to play against some bigger teams.
Awesome. Thank you, Abby.
Thank you.